Good morning. Just woken up. It is 7:30. We thought today we'd show you what it's like living on board, what we do on an average day. It's quite cold outside, so this morning I am going to light the fire and pop the kettle on to make us a hot drink. Getting the stove going is a morning ritual. It's a calming routine and a mindful start to the day. I'm the one who's up first. Jack always stays in bed a little bit longer with Tilly, snoozing. I love this part of the day and having this time to myself. Living in a small space, well, it's important to have our own time. You've probably noticed coffee features in a lot of our videos. We just love it so much, but we're trying to drink less of it, but better. So because it's Friday, we're going into the weekend. It's time for a fresh weekend nice coffee. I could actually stand here, I think, for hours, just watching the birds flit on past. But I have to work today, working half a day, so time to have breakfast, make a to-do list, set my intentions for the day, and then the work can begin. I always like to start my day with a to-do list because it sets my intentions for what I need to get done. We've got quite a lot going on at the minute. So we're doing the boat build, I'm working my normal job in TV production, and there's just a lot to think about. So by writing a to-do list for the day, I feel like I'm starting the day on the right track, and hopefully I can get everything I need to achieve.
Although we have about 1 million things going on at the moment, it's still really important to us that we're able to make a bit of time and have these slower starts to our day, just to be mindful and to be present. And one thing that's really important to me is that I get to spend a bit of time outside in nature. It's one of my favourite things about living on the boat is the fact that the towpath is pretty much our garden, and getting outside first thing just feels like such a privilege. So let's take Tilly for a walk and see what we can spot. There's so many reasons why I love getting out into nature first thing, but this has got to be the main one for me. It's noticing all the little signs of spring that are starting to come through. It's not exactly the most exciting day today. It's fairly cloudy. It looks like it could chuck down at any minute, actually, looking at that grey cloud over there. But the hedgerows are starting to come back to life. This elder bush has got all these lovely new shoots on them. Some of them have got even little mini elderflower heads coming through. And I just find it so exciting knowing that in maybe 2 months' time, that bush will be completely back to life, covered in fresh, beautifully smelling elderflower heads that'll be ready to be picked to put into some cordial or champagne or make elderflower fritters. This time of year is just great. Where did you go? You've rolled in something. You've rolled in something, you dirty little dog. You have. Oh, you. Your head is covered in... Oh, Tilly. Tilly, Tilly, Tilly. So just when you think your day is getting off to a nice, slow and simple start, it's when you find out your dog's just rolled in poo. Definitely time to get home.
Jack just got home with a very pleased with herself schnauzer. She absolutely stinks. So Jack's just gone to wash her off. There's one thing I've been meaning to ask you actually. We have been thinking about doing some This Tiny Life merchandise to help support the channel. Nothing too fancy, probably some This Tiny Life t-shirts. But is that something you'd be interested in having? Let me know in the comments. I've got about 1 hour left of work to do, and then me and Jack are going to go down to Artichoke and do some boat building. But let's get through this hour's work first.
Yeah.
How many shakes can my dog do?
She did not enjoy her shower.
Good girl.
We split our day at the moment, working up here in the mornings, and then we head to Artichoke in the afternoon.
It's looking really good in here. We've not brought you inside this boat for a little while, so let me give you a little update of where we're at. So we have rebuilt, you ready for it? Stud wall number 1. Thank you so much for all your comments about how our wood was a little bit too thin. So we bought new wood and we have beefed it up, and now it's really sturdy and we're really happy with it.
I think my favourite comment was someone saying if you sneezed, chances are it'll fall over.
Yes.
With the old wood. This stuff's a lot more sturdy, so that's good.
It will stay up, so it's looking good. And then we have built wall number 2 and the frame of the 3rd wall built. We have got the electrician coming back on Monday, which is in Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days time. And we need to have built all of the stud walls, framed or clad the right size of them where he's putting the switches, and built the cabinets at the stern where the batteries are going to go. So there's a lot to do this weekend.
When you say it like that, that sounds like a lot.
So this afternoon, we need to measure up the wood that we need to order to arrive tomorrow to be able to build our cabinets at the stern, and then hopefully build at least 1 wall. Let's see where we get to. Right, so we need, 2 walls coming down here?
Yeah, we've got to work out where that wall's going to be. It's now 2 p.m. The deadline for ordering the wood is 3 p.m. That's plenty of time to get this done, right?
I'm just running back to Flora. We have got 12 minutes to get our order in for Fly. The last order for next day delivery is at 3 o'clock, so running back to our old boat, get on the internet, and hopefully order the Fly in time. Wicks 9 mil. It's 3 o'clock. I'm waiting for the order to go through. It's done! It's done! It's done! It's done! I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't see that. But your order was successful at 3 o'clock. Ridiculous. Now the order's in, let's get back to Artie. We're going to build our 3rd stud wall. First of all, we need to clean this area, which is where the 3rd stud wall is, which is separating the office space to the bathroom. So let's get it clean. It might not look much different, but it feels different.
I wish it was that easy in real life.
What, cleaning?
You just snap your fingers and it was done. It's kind of, you can see it a lot more. You see the boat come together a lot more, can't you, once we've got a bit more space. So obviously this is the bathroom, this is going to be the study. But we finished the flooring here, and I'll be honest, like I just kind of did this line here for where to stop it by eye, and it's not square to any of the walls at all. So what we need to do is probably trim the flooring that is down back a bit so we can make it nice and straight.
Whilst Jack is cutting our flooring straight in a straight line for the batten to go, I am going to measure and cut the batten that runs along the floor as the base of the stud wall.
I had to put my torch on because it's It's getting so dark in here, I literally can't see anything. I cannot wait until the electrician comes so we can get some lights up. And we can start working later into the evening, because once it gets dark, literally we just obviously lose all the light outside, and then we've got no light in here.
Before we're in complete darkness, we managed to get the bottom battens in for the stud walls between the study and the bathroom. This is a typical day for us, chasing the sunlight with the boat build.
Oh, I can't. It's too dark. It's just stupid. Sorry, that was a bit overdramatic. 6.8. That's about right.
I'm just cropping your bum out now.
My trousers. I haven't got a belt. I've also busted the button off the top of these trousers, so I have to tie them together. A bit of string. Okay. Count yourself lucky.
Is now the time to mention the tip jar?
Now is the time to mention our exclusive content on OnlyFans. Right, I'm done. That's enough. This is the joy of boat building in winter. It gets to what, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and you're plunged into darkness, so then you have to stop. And there's a few like boat things that we need to crack on with once we get back to Flora as well. So need to run the engine to get our batteries charged up. I've got a couple of hours worth of work I need to get done.
I've got to go for a run.
Yeah, how many miles are you doing today?
Just an hour today.
Just the average, just the hour amount of running.
We're juggling quite a bit at the minute, aren't we? We're both working at the minute. Boat building, running.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
It's busy. But this weekend we're gonna build all the walls. We're gonna be ready for the fill of the electrician. We'll do it.
Yeah, hopefully. So we're going to have a weekend from hell, basically. Up at 6 tomorrow, ish, to try and get everything completed. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. If you've enjoyed this video, hit subscribe. Sorry, Tilly's having a little bark. Maybe hit like if you fancy it, and we will see you next week.